there is a new Jenna Ortega movie announcement. And there's already controversy. And we talked about this last week, man. But let me bring it up. David O. Russell to direct Robert De Niro and Jenna Ortega in Pool Hustler movie Shutout for RK Films and Black Bear. Cannes Market Hot Project. So this is considered a hot project. Okay.
All right.
All right.
It's a certified hot.
Certified hot. David Russell is set to direct Pool Hustler feature Shoutout starring Robert De Niro and Jenna Ortega. We can reveal this is a hot one for the Cannes market. The pick will follow Jack K. Jr. Okay. De Niro is one of the last masters of a vanishing craft, the pool hustler, having lived and lost by the roll of a ball in smoky backroom halls. Jake encounters Mia, a young prodigy whose raw, electrifying talent reignites a fire that he thought long extinguished. Sensing a rare opportunity to shape a legend, Jake takes Mia under his wing, honing her instincts and sharpening her natural gift. Together, they plunge into the ruthless world of high-stakes pool, where the line between an unimaginable fortune and devastating failure is razor thin. As Mia's star ascends, her ambition grows. Oh, look out. They grow. Jake must confront the ultimate question. Can he steer her to greatness, or will her hunger for victory eclipse everything that he has taught her? But who wrote that plot synopsis?
Who knows?
Woo! Based on a screenplay by Alejandro Adams, Shadow will be produced by Russell, RK Films Joe Roth, etc., etc. They're introducing the project to international buyers at the upcoming Cannes Films. CAA Media Finance is handling the U.S. rights. I mean, this is like as good as sold. that's as good as sold. Oscar winner De Niro goes back a long way with The Fighter and the American Hustler director Russell. The two are probably best known for the collaboration Silver Linings Playbook. Ortega is riding high after the success of Wednesday, Beetlejuice, and the Scream franchises. It's funny how they don't mention any of her films. We talked about this. Oh boy. RK Films founded producers. Okay, they've done Maleficent, Snow White Huntsman. Here's what they have to say. We're delighted to be collaborating with the acclaimed director David O. Russell, the legendary Robert De Niro, and especially excited to see Jenna step into the spotlight alongside these two cinematic icons. RK Film says, it's rare, thrilling opportunity to support such a high caliber team coming together, telling a compelling story, a lineup so precise, it feels like it's the perfect break. See what they said there?
Yeah,
Everything is rep by CAA, Russell, De Niro, and Ortega. This is called Hollywood packaging, my friends. This is the ultimate in Hollywood packaging. When it's the same, where it's not only you're getting the same actors from a studio, from an agency, you get the same director. So this is how you do it. So what are your thoughts there, Fletch?
Yeah, I mean, we haven't had that many like pool movies, and pool movies are, pool is very popular internationally and, amongst our people. I mean, my uncles are the only ones that I know in the family that literally have pool parties and they go to pool halls. And it's like literally is blacks, Latinos, and Asians that play pool. And, who are the ones that, always like go to genre movies? Black, Latinos, and Asians. So it's a very good, and we haven't had a good pool movie, I think, like since Pool Junkies or something like that. Or, Mark Daly does make a good point. Sounds like Color of Money with Ortega in the Tom Cruise role. So it could be like a little take on that,
That's a good point. Some good points you make up there, right? Because pool is international, and we've talked about Jenna's star on the rise, very international, global with Wednesday. And then you have some cinematic legends with De Niro and Russell. So yeah, this could be and it could be shot for fairly inexpensive.
Right. Right. How much
So
is a pool?
what's the next step, guys? Is that CAA is going to Cannes to get internet to get this, to get it funded. So I have no doubt this will get funded. This will probably, hit the 40 to $50 million budget, maybe higher. But yeah. She has so many projects now. She is currently filming the J.J. Abrams movie in the UK. So and she has 2 more movies coming out this year. So she's definitely busy. So let's say they get funded in the next couple of weeks. This probably won't go into production. Gosh. Who knows what her schedule's like? I know De Niro's free. Okay, so the controversy, some of Ortega's fans, they're split on this because of De Niro's stance on Israel, pro Israel, and then the director of Russell's controversial past, him being abusive to other actors and other allegations. Right? Russell is a very controversial figure. Period. Depending on who you talk to, as far as from Christian Bale to George Clooney, there's a lot of opinions on this brother. I mean, this guy, but they all agree this guy's a nutball. But people love to work with him. Jennifer Lawrence keeps working with him. De Niro, Christian Bale, they love working with this guy because this guy got in a fight with Christopher Nolan because Nolan stole Jude Law from him.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Stole Jude Law.
Oh yeah. Yeah. He got in a fight with he went to blows almost on set with Three Kings with George Clooney. George Clooney does not have nice words for him. Then there's some other there was some other stuff here we won't mention. So he's a controversial figure. Anyways, those things that I mentioned is exactly why Jenna's audience is split. And some are so upset that she could be supporting, De Niro because of Israel or this other gentleman. And this only reemphasizes, validates what I've always said. Don't make these actors your gods. Why would you do that? They're going to let you down no matter what. Jenna, look at it, and we talked about Jenna doesn't even, is like the best professional you can think of. Right? But then, because she's working with somebody, I can't believe it. I'm going to have to boycott Jenna Ortega now.
Hashtag.
And what's funny is that they're even saying, she's been coming out with flops. She doesn't need this. Remember we were talking about that?
Yeah.
Tarnished brand. I think this is actually going to be good for her.
Yeah, and the fans will come around because at the very end they don't. I think most of Jenna's fans are not vindictive, fans. Some fans are like a little bit like do what I say or but I don't think her fans are like that. So I think they'll overlook a mountain of anything.
Yeah. And I did get my ticket for Hurry Up Tomorrow.
Oh, did you hurry up to get it?
What's surprising is that those the Wednesdays and Thursdays of next week, they're pretty much sold out. They have a
All
fan
right.
event. They got this and that, and I was like, I think I'm going to. Let me see.
Are you bringing your glow sticks and stuff like that?
I will not bring any glow
What?
stick. No.
You
And I
know,
did see a little bit
mandatory.
more of the film, Harry of Tomorrow. Everything looks great about the film except for the weekend.
Yeah, that's the big thing about the weekend. It's like he
That's not
surrounds
good.
himself with like very talented people, but
Very.
then
Yeah.
he's at the center of it all, and you're like,
Yeah.
all right.
So I'm gonna see Hurry Up Tomorrow with Jenna Ortega next Wednesday night, 9 p.m. showing. Because the earlier one was sold out. But it is a fan event. There's 2 screenings of it.
And when does it open?
The next day. The next day. So this is the news here, right? And that's just my thing. When I say that, don't make these actors your everything. Because sooner or later, if you do that stuff, they're human. They're gonna let you down. God doesn't let you down. We let him down. And even then, God's got our back. But that's a whole nother subject, Fletch. But I think what happens is that when you idolize these celebrities too much, and then they say you're agreeing with everything, and then they say or do one thing, and you're just heartbroken. I saw some heartbreak today in this news announcement. I swear to God.
Mm,
Yeah. And I
wow,
shouldn't swear. I'm sorry. But I'm serious. It's like, what?
wow, man. So okay, well that I like I said, I think the audience will forgive Jenna. I think. I mean, we still don't know if this is even happening, right? I mean, it's still trying to get funding for it. For all we know, she could get a much bigger role, which they could happen. She could be like in the next X-Men or something, as people have been kind of pushing for, right? So, yeah, we'll see.